Well, good morning, YouTube. Hi guys, I think last that you saw, we were driving from Mitchell, South Dakota over to Rapid City. We got parked there the morning of July 3rd and just kind of hung out, got some business taken care of. On July 4th, we went up Skyline Drive and watched the fireworks display, which was absolutely awesome. And we even did a live during that, and a lot of people seemed to really enjoy it. We had this fantastic vantage point from up there on top of the hill where we could see all of Rapid City for the most part. We could see 10 or 15 miles out, and just firework displays going off everywhere. Some of them sanctioned, like at Founders Park, what we were actually there to see, and others were just people in their backyards just shooting off fireworks, and it was a really cool point to see. While we were there, we had spoke with the promoter here at the Deadwood three-wheeler rally, and she said we could go ahead and move Goliath into place. So as soon as we were done there, we rode the bikes back to Goliath, loading them up, and hit the road for that last little 45-mile trip to get over here to Deadwood. And of course, driving down I-90, we still saw some fireworks displays going off on the way here. So we pulled in here about midnight on July 4th, and then we took yesterday off, did a little bit of riding, mostly running errands. We had things to do, but we decided to take the long way to do them all. So we ended up doing about 150, 160 miles on the bikes, just getting the things that we needed to get and taking care of the things we needed to do, which was kind of nice. Then yesterday evening, Alan showed up with the dually and the gooseneck trailer, and we sat around and had some dinner before relaxing for the night. Now, there was a nasty storm that came through last night, which is why we didn't start setting up yesterday. We thought about doing the awnings, but we looked at that weather report and said, you know what, maybe not. And unfortunately, there was some destruction here. So that vendor all the way over there, I forget their actual name, Spider Extras or something like that. They had a couple tents set up out front and they just got destroyed last night. In fact, you can kind of see remnants of one of them right there. Yeah, the winds and the rain got really bad. Goliath was shaking back and forth pretty aggressively. And like I said, the little pop-up tents that they used just got the whole thing picked up, thrown in the air. Unfortunately, they're not going to stick around. I guess everything got destroyed. They're packing up and going home. They're going to skip this rally, I guess. But for us, it's a beautiful morning, and we got to get set up. We're waiting on Chip to get here, and actually, he was just here a minute ago. We were having breakfast over the First Gold, and they were moving a little slow over there this morning. They were kind of busy, and we ran a little bit late. And as we were leaving to come here, we saw Chip leaving, so I guess he got tired of waiting for us, but he should be back just shortly. All right, Alan has moved the dually out of the way. I'm gonna get these motorcycles out of the way, and we can start building our awnings, get this thing set up. Originally, according to the website, the vendors weren't opening here until like 4 p.m., which I thought was kind of weird, but the promoter says no, noon. So it's almost 10 now. We got 2 hours to set up, which ain't gonna happen, but we'll get set up when we get set up. All right, guys, Chip came back, so we're laying out the framework here for the trailer awning. Just pulled out the ladder, so I'm about to go up on the roof and start laying out the metal for the Goliath awning. All right, so we have got both of the awnings up. Alan has jumped downstairs. He's going to hand me up the flags and get them up on their flag post. Some of the other vendors are out here starting their setup. Starting to come together. Well, guys, we're most of the way set up, but not all the way set up, and customers started coming in. We've got 2 up on the lifts right now, these spiders, trying to get them taken care of. We've got 2 more spiders and a Harley Tri-Glide in line, and unfortunately, I can't really move them through any faster because when we have 2 trike lifts, almost everything here is a trike, we can only do 2 at a time. So yeah, we're just going to knock them out, get them done as quick as we can. Katie's still trying to finish some of her setup over here. But we're functional. We're just not fully 100% set up yet. All right, it's about 20 minutes after 3. We got the last 2 in line. A few more showed up that weren't in line when I showed you last time, but been a fairly busy day. Well, we're pretty much all the way set up now. It's 4 p.m. and we got 2 Harleys in. Got a Tri-Glide here and a Road Glide 3 over here. both getting glove jugs. So we're getting started on them. And this one is using all of the available plugs. So I've got a custom build a splitter. So I've got my Molex connection box out here, and I got to build a new one. Hi guys, a little after 7, we went ahead and closed up. Chip is gone for the day. Katie's finishing up the books. And I'm gonna walk over here and check on Wes and Cindy. They got in really late last night, and I've been spending almost all day today setting up. Okay, so time got away from me, and it's, well, it's after 10 o'clock at night now. After we closed down, we decided to try to go get something to eat. And Katie and I jumped on the bikes and rode down to the Deadwood Minor restaurant. We've been there many times before, but we got there like 5 minutes after they closed. So then we decided we'd try to come back over here to the casino here that hosts this whole thing. And well, they were closed too by the time we got there. So we ended up just coming back to Goliath and you know, taking care of some leftovers that were left in the fridge. I think Katie made a sandwich or whatever, but I know it's done now, and we've eaten, and time to settle down for the night. But I think that's it for our setup day here in Deadwood. Everything went pretty well. Everything went very smooth this morning. We got set up relatively quick and actually had a really good business day. Keep in mind, this isn't one of our higher volume rallies, but this is a great rally to be at. We really enjoy it. It's a little bit more laid back. You know, with it being three-wheeler specific, yeah, we do see a lot of Can-Ams here, and we're one of the only vendors that do the normal bike weeks, I should say. I hate to call them normal, but you guys know what I mean. That'll even touch a Can-Am. You know, we're not biased against them. So we actually enjoy this rally. We love being in Deadwood. The weather here is usually pretty beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful rally as far as where we are set up. You know, out of all of them, and we really like it a lot. And we often say that if you don't want to deal with the hustle and bustle of Sturgis Rally or any of the major rallies, this would be a good one to come to. Don't be deterred because it's called a three-wheeler rally. There are plenty of people that come here on two-wheeler motorcycles. You know, for one, Alan, Chip, you know, we all have two-wheelers, and we're perfectly welcome here. They don't mind you coming. Now, I guess to actually register for this rally, it is a paid rally. I think every participant that enters to come here, they pay, I think it's like a $50 fee or something like that. But in that $50, there's a lot that comes with it. It's not just like a gate charge. But they don't really check wristbands at the gates that I know of. So like if you were to just come out here, wanted to see us, even though you're not part of the three-wheeler event, you can still do that. And I think it's a great time to come check out the area without all the hustle and bustle of, you know, the Sturgis Rally and the heavy traffic loads, this one and so forth. So definitely a cool time to come out if you guys are interested. And if you do, we'd love to see you. And if you don't, well, then maybe we'll see you at Sturgis or another rally after that. But for now, we're going to close this video here. I am constantly being reminded by Talon to remind you guys to go to the TikTok and the Instagram and Snapchat, whatever, all that stuff, and subscribe to that stuff too. He's working really hard to grow it. He's actually done a really good job at editing some of the videos that I make or the footage that I take, and he's changing it for those formats, and it's actually coming out really, really good. I'm proud of him. He's done a great job on it. But definitely go check those out. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, all that other stuff that us YouTubers are supposed to ask you to do that I'm terrible about asking, but I keep getting told to say it, so I'm gonna say it. Keep myself out of trouble, right? Anyway, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Until the next time we see you, keep those engines running.